Okay guys, welcome to Dan with E-Bike and E-Bike Nation. And we are going to be doing a maiden ride on this Aventon Aventure. Okay guys, there were some really neat features on this Aventon Aventure that I want to point out from a security standpoint. It's got GPS. Riders can track and locate their bike at any moment with the built-in GPS tracking, so you never have to wonder where your bike is located. It's got an unusual activity detection geofencing. The ACU is able to detect unusual activity and alert riders if their bike is moved without authorizations. Riders can opt to activate an onboard alarm when their bike is moved, as well as receive notifications of unusual activity through the Aventon app. The geofencing gives riders ultimate control over where their bike is ridden or not ridden. Through the Aventon app, riders can create allowable and restricted zones for their bike. The ACU will eliminate throttle and pedal assist power as soon as the bike enters a restricted area or leaves an allowable area. You'll have a startup password. Riders can create a password that must be entered on the display in order to operate the bike. It's also got a keyless battery. A keyless battery system eliminates the need to keep track of one or more of a set of keys in your life. Batteries can be removed via the bike display or through the Aventon app. And it's also got an integrated bike lock. Easily engage the integrated lock through the bike display or Aventon app for added peace of mind that your bike is secure. So those are some of the things that I wanted to point out to you guys, that this is an absolutely great company to work with. I want to thank Aventon for sending this bike to me to review on my channel. I've got a couple reviews done on the bike now, but the more I ride this thing, certainly the more that I like it. The security features alone on this bike is well worth the money invested at this price point, because e-bikes are becoming a high theft item, certainly if you don't really keep it locked down or pay attention to what you're doing when you're around surroundings of other people or in a shopping scenario. So yeah, I just wanted to point out that these Aventon bikes, and there's several in their lineup, is becoming definitely probably the top five of companies that have stepped up and really added some security measures to their bikes. Doing a little drone coverage here for you guys so you can see me riding this fabulous bike. It's been a easy bike to assemble, probably 95% assembled when I got it. But we're going to get into a little bit of riding video here also, as I'm testing out the different things on the bike, and some of the things I like and a couple things that I may not like. So yeah, stick around and we will do a little ride video here, and I'll explain a little bit about this great Aventon bike. Welcome guys, this is Dan with E-Bike Nation. Today we are out riding and doing a review for the Aventon Aventure. Ride up to a different area today and do a review for you. We'll be riding up to the park that has a gazebo out on a lake, and that's where we're probably going to be doing the review from. So we'll be riding a lot of sidewalks, some neighborhood riding here, and just some different things. Beautiful day out today, probably 50 degrees, a little chilly, but I'm dressed for it. And a little breezy today, not as windy as it was yesterday. I love the torque sensor on this Aventon. It's a very smooth torque sensor. Some torque sensors just feel different than others, and this is the case on this. You truly got to put effort into a torque sensor
bike versus a cadence sensor. You're definitely going to get more exercise with that torque sensor, because you're having to put pressure on them pedals to get that torque sensor to start working properly. I may cross over right here and get on the road because I don't like to have to get down to that stoplight, because it's hard to get that turn signal or that walk signal to change. It takes a pretty good while. So we'll hop right back on the sidewalk right down here. I'd rather ride on this wide sidewalk, which we're allowed to in Ohio, than I would the road. It's just not safe out there. Not unless you're doing 30 to 40 mile an hour, and most e-bikes do not do that. I'm riding in sport mode. It also has boost mode. It's got 4 different speeds here. You got eco, you kind of got the next thing, which is normal. Then you got the sport, then you got the boost. Hope these cars are watching me because I'm going across this intersection. As I mentioned, keep your head on a swivel and watch all your surroundings. Because cars are just not paying attention to bikes or motorcycles for that matter. They're too busy either texting on their phone, talking on their phone, just not paying attention. And you can get yourself run over pretty quick. So you got to be extremely careful. And use situational awareness as well. This Aventon is a very, very popular company. They're probably in the top 3 to 5 in sales and customer service in all the e-bike industry. They're way up at the top. We'll be hopping into a park up here and riding through it. Then we'll do a little city riding, neighborhood riding, till we get up to our park that we're going into. So right up here on the right is where I will hop on the trail. Love these turn signals on this. But let me know if you guys own an Aventon, which one you may own. There's several models. I think this one just came out maybe at the end of 2024. This Adventure. It's a great cruiser bike. It's got a nice step-through area where you don't have to really step over the bike to get on it. And I'm real fine to 26-inch fat tire bikes. As long as I get on that bike, I'd rather have a 26-inch. Long, they'll be occupying these baseball diamonds. But sport mode seems to be a really good mode for me to ride in. I've also got probably a 20-pound backpack on the back rack, and I got it strapped down. So that's adding some weight. I'm 230 pounds. So with that weight on there, you're probably pushing 250. Which the bike will definitely hold more than that. But I'll put the specs up into the in the corner on the video, show you what it's got. I will probably be doing a voiceover as well when I'm giving you a description of the bike. I'll just point down to the thing that I want you guys to know, and then I'll do a voiceover as I'm editing the video to make it a lot easier for you guys to see what I'm talking about, because a lot of times I've got so many of these bikes and trikes now, and I just sold 5 of them, by the way. you forget what's what. So I'll be able to read off a script and know what I'm trying to tell you guys. I want you to know about this fabulous bike. I really like these goggles I got on. They're almost like motorcycle goggles, but they completely cover my eyes. And it's got a little foam rubber that comes out on the sides where it really sits secured nicely on my face and my helmet as well. So I'm really liking that. That wind starts blowing in my eyes start watering and everything else, so that's helpful. Climbing a nice little hill here, and just climbing right up it with this torque sensor. Right up here is our park. I'll get out on the gazebo and I'll be showing you some things on the bike, and I'll do a voiceover so you'll see everything that I'm pointing out to. Looks like the gazebo is empty today, so that's good. We had just a little bit of sun this morning, but it has disappeared. Again, right up here's our gazebo. I'll get in the middle of it and I'll get off this bike and we'll talk about it. I might do a little drone coverage out here in the field. Don't want to do it here up here because I definitely lose this thing really quick in this lake. Okay guys, this is the Aventon Aventure. Just a beautiful 26-inch fat tire bike here. I got my backpack strapped down to the back rack so I don't have to carry it on my back. It makes it a little bit easier. But yeah, let me talk about this thing a little bit. And I'll be doing a voiceover here on this section as we go along.
Let's talk about this Aventon Aventure. This is a beautiful step-through e-bike. It has got a 750-watt rear hub motor. On the back, it's got a 48-volt, 20-amp-hour battery that slides out from the side with the key. You can also do it with the bike app as well, releasing the battery. It has got a great step-through area, as you can see there, where it is no problem for me to step through this bike. And it's got great brake lights on it integrated into the bike frame. It has also got turn signals, great headlight on the front. And yeah, it's just got some really neat features that I commonly do not see at a e-bike at this price point. So as you can see, I got my backpack strapped down on the rack back there, so it was easier for me to do it that way. Yeah, it's got some great plastic fenders on it, and the cockpit area, you have got more of a mountain style handlebar, which I like that. You got pedal assist, that up and down with the keypad here, and it's also got an information center to tell you what's going on, and it's also got a thumb throttle here on the left side of the cockpit. It's got great Tektro hydraulic brakes, which I really like Tektro brand a lot. It's got a great looking suspension front forks with adjustments and lockouts. Again, I just pointed out the fenders on this is very well designed on it. It's got 26 by 4-inch fat tires, and it's also got 180 millimeter rotors, front and back as well. But yeah, it's a very comfortable bike to ride. It's just with that integration of the brake lights and the turn signals and everything, I think that's just very well done. It's got your guard that goes over your derailleur so you don't tear that up. It's also got very good hand grips, and again, it's got just a lot of comfort in the design of the bike with the low step-through area. And again, I've had a lot of fun riding this thing just with the short period of time that I've got it out, but I will be doing some more reviews on this, so yeah, stick around here.
Okay guys, we're going to get a little drone coverage done right here after I get some still photos, and we'll wrap it up for you guys.